Andrew Young is trying to save capitalism. I needed to get that out there first and foremost because a lot of people are going to say he's a socialist and that, he doesn't know what he's talking about. No. Actually, Andrew Young probably grasps capitalism more than a lot of people. More than a lot of people that are, letting on anyway. He understands, and I'm going to word this differently than he would, but he understands that basically all economics, all principles in life really, come down to three time capsules: the past, the present, the future. The past is in debt, the present is in consumption, and the future is in investment. Now, the problem with the American economy is that there is no room for investment or even fucking consumption because people can't afford shit. And as jobs get lower and lower, nobody can fucking work. And if nobody can work, nobody can buy. And if nobody can buy, nobody can invest. And if nobody can invest, nobody's in debt to go to work. And before you know it, you're fucking Zimbabwe. That's what it comes down to. And the elites don't care. They'll just go off to their yacht or, to some other country that's, still in development or fucking developing, and they'll figure something out. They'll always figure something out. But for the average person, that lowers the standard of living. Not that your standard of living was that great to begin with, but what I'm saying is the universal basic income is really it's a realistic, desperate effort to try to band-aid the situation that you have this growing class disparity. And nobody's going to commit revolution. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Even if everybody tomorrow was homeless and on the streets, they would not commit revolution. That is just first world mentality. That is just how they operate. They're not going to fucking be revolutionary. But it does not behoove anybody to have an entire populace of fucking poor fags. It doesn't work. So, the universal basic income is the bare minimum. It's just below the poverty line, and it gives people the chance to continue to consume and pretend they're going to invest. Because really, you're not going to be able to invest on $1,000 a month. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to happen. Even if you got the $1,000 a month on top of whatever you were doing prior. Let's say you had a nice job prior to the $1,000 a month, and that was just an additional, income. It wouldn't make much of a difference. Investment is a scam 9 out of 10 times. Investment does make money for some people, obviously, or else nobody would do it, but the stock market is one giant pyramid scheme. And I know, I'm sure one guy is a stockbroker out there is going to be mad at my video, but fuck him, it's true. Stock markets are a scam. The whole idea of owning shares to a company is this, that you're waiting for the perfect opportunity to scam somebody else out of the pyramid scheme that you bought into, and then they're going to pay you a higher dividend that you paid going into it. So it's really just hot potato, but with your money. Fuck that. That's dumb. And that is the basis of Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is worthless. Google is worthless. YouTube is worthless. 4chan and Reddit and Twitter are worthless. They're worthless fucking heaps of shit ran by pedophiles and losers and heroin addicts, and their entire fortress is built and predicated upon this idea that they're spectacular and that they're new and trendy, and they get investors to fucking get shares in them and put advertising revenue in them, and they get money by bullshitting. They don't make money. How can they make money? Any person that would be able to consume on Twitter something's fucking banned half the time anyway. So assuming they did make money, like let's say YouTube Red, for example, Where you get banned and shit. Why the fuck would you pay them? I mean, if you pay them, that's on you, cuck. But you can guarantee I wouldn't pay them. I'd fucking rob them in an alleyway if I had the chance. So, they're not making money. They're tricking investors into making money. And that is how capitalism operates. Capitalism operates that there are investors, there are consumers, and there are debt slaves. And 90% of the economy is a debt slave. Even in your day-to-day life, you're a debt slave. Even when it doesn't involve you owing debts to your college or to your government grants. You owe debt to the people around you. You feel like you owe them something. You do all these things for other people, and you feel like you have to be respectful and loving, and it's bullshit too. And they know it's bullshit, and they take advantage of you. That is debt. And the debt-based economy can only work for so long, because you can only squeeze so much out of someone before they just fucking die. And we just got done generalizing how the investor economy is bullshit. And that just leaves the consumer economy, which without debt or investment, you ain't gonna have any fucking consumers. So, it's a delicate balance. It's a juggling act. And Yang gets that. Yang gets that and figures, here's some fucking money, figure it out. And it's honestly, it sounds like the dumbest shit in the world, but it's honestly the best solution you have probably heard in the past 40 fucking years. Because you don't have unions, you don't have a reliable, social security, you don't have free healthcare, you don't have free anything, you don't have no free shit. Where's your free stuff? Gives me that. You don't have your free stuff. But you still got to go to work every day, and people still expect out of you, and there's not a lot of opportunities for you, and you're not going to get married, you're not going to have kids, and you're going to get fucking banned everywhere because you don't really have freedom of speech. You don't have freedom of anything. You may as well live under fucking ISIS in a goddamn porta potty, but you want to believe that you're a free country. And so this is the best you have. Andrew Yang is the best fucking option you have.